Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Rini. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we are rocking out. I'm just kidding. Well, kind of. We're gonna rock on out in our dashboard planner because I got to decorate it for next week, so it's got to be done. Now, originally I had planned like mushroom days, and I was thinking about the new Chic Fall, but I'm thinking it's a little too early. Like, decorating my September monthly in autumn stuff was like cool because, you know, that's actually the official month that autumn starts, but I'm not too keen on spreads this early. So I pulled out Bold and Blush because I'm on the whole we're going to use some of the older stuff because one, you have requested it, number two, I also have to use it up, so it's a win-win. And I was kind of feeling this book this morning. We might need that. We'll need that. I don't think we'll need anything else in that bin. Let's go over to the cup. We'll probably need that, maybe, who knows, that. Scissors is a given, maybe an X-Acto knife, sticker picker upper. Okay, I think we're good. So that's our plan. So let's get these off the discs. And we are going to start by taking that out, and that out. Now, there's been a number of requests for dashboard examples for everyday use. I'm working on it. I promise there's stuff coming, but it will take me a little bit to get it organized. All right, so let's flip in here because I haven't been in this book in a very long time. Very long time. Oh, okay, I see. All right. It was this or Gur with Goals that were the two, and I was thinking, oh, I could always put them together, but then I changed my mind. Hustle and Heart would have been okay too with this because, you know, pink and green and such, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, so we're going this direction. We're going to grab, what are we going to grab? I think we're going to grab these. They're a little odd, but it's a corner piece, and you all know how it, can you come off? Okay, or not. Anyways, you know how I feel about corner pieces. They are my jam. And I've used the other ones, so we're resigned to using these ones, if I can get it off of the, oh my gosh, why is things so difficult? Come to me. There we go. I'll get it off the damn paper. I think we'll come back and we use these too, because I think they're kind of fun. All right. Now, as most of you know, I use this for social media, right? This is my social media / business planner. But like I said, I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to use the dashboard for my catch-all, I think, for a bit with you guys. And see, I also pulled out my polka dot washi because I thought this would go rather well. So maybe we'll put down the polka dots first. This is not the roll. I'm not happy with this roll because this roll has, what do you call it? Like a shadow of the, it's got a shadow. It's not super noticeable when you're far away, but it's really noticeable when you're up close. Like, I don't know if you can see it, the shadowing, but I also really like polka dot washi. So what are we gonna do? If what I should have done was paid attention when it arrived and sent it back to Amazon, but I didn't get to it right away, and alas, here we are. All right, so let's grab the sticker squisher, like so. Now we also need a couple of boxes for down here. We have these guys. What else do we have? You know, I'm not fond of those, especially in a dashboard planner. At least not on this side of the dashboard. Well, not for the use I need it for. How's that? How's that? But keep in mind, even the way I do decorate this, you could easily, we have those, you can easily adapt and use the same kind of decorating style if you're using a catch-all as your day-to-day. Do we want gold? Not really. So let's hit the road running. We're going to grab one of you and one of you. And we're going to go, I'm going to come over here. I think I want to see if I can get a quote in here as well. And we're going to put these two like so. If I can get them lined up properly. There we go. And a quote of some kind. What do we got? You are amazing. I don't know that I am, but we'll go with it. It's to be the best version of you. That's kind of cool. Be Brave and Kind, and Unapologetically You. What else have we got? I think I'm kind of resigned to stuff. Like this would probably fit fairly well. I'm just not happy about it being gold, but what are we going to do? We don't have a lot of options, but it will fit rather well in that spot right there. All right, so let's do that. Give it a little bit of a de-stick. And then let's sneak in here, and I want to line it up so it looks like it's sitting on the washi. There we go. And then we'll get the sticker squisher. Do I want to white out the line behind it? Probably not too worried about it right now. Okay, so we've got at least a base on the left-hand side of the dashboard. Now, headers. Let's see. We have these, so I think we're going to grab some of these. We're going to go... I don't want the flags just yet. Stay on the paper. Let's start at the top. I'm going to go with this guy and pink, and this guy and pink. So let's put these guys in up here as header boxes. Actually, they fit really well. They're like a really good size. Ah, not yet. Not yet. I'm not ready. So in other news, what y'all been up to? I mean, I just talked to you yesterday, so maybe not much has changed, but you know, this is the way we roll. I want a pink one over here. This is my YouTube station, but if I was using this for my month, like my day-to-day, I would probably use this for the meal plan of the week or a work schedule for the week. Why can't I get a sticker straight? What's going on, gang? Are we straight? I think so. I also really need to get a new backdrop. Like, this thing's driving me insane. I don't want a brown one over there, so we're gonna stick that one right there. Again, what's with me and not getting things straight? You know, that should be kind of my MO. I'm gonna start introducing myself. Hi, I'm Renee, and I can't set a sticker down straight. Got like a Stickers Anonymous thing going on. Oh gosh, not to make fun of people that go excuse me, with what is it called, like our AA, and you know what I'm talking about. Like, this damn hobby is extremely addicting. Okay, that's kind of doable, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got more than enough room. Okay, so we've got sort of the basics of the functionality all kind of figured out. So now we can address the other side, which we have this other piece, which now let's do that. Okay, so let's take that off of there. We're going to white out the 2023. And we're going to stick this up in this corner. And I'm like corner blind. There we go. Do I want to white the line out on this one? I think I probably do. This is a little bit different than the words hanging out down there. So let's lift that up to about there and grab the one thing I didn't grab, which was my white pen, and just squeak on under here like so. And then that can dry. Then oh my gosh, excuse me, my voice has just been going in and out all day. I think we're gonna grab, okay, do we want to bring in those? I think I do. They're like super cute. So I think we're going to grab these guys, and we're gonna bring them up here because it's just, they're so sweet. Now to try and get them centered is going to be one thing. And not bad. Okay, so let's put that one there. Then I think we're going to put the other one down here. So we'll slide him down, and let's grab the other one, and we'll put that one down here. Now, because it's going to be riding a line, this I do want to kind of eliminate. But you know what? Before we do that, let's get an idea for where this thing is going to sit and how much whiteout I'm going to have to do. So if that's about center right there, maybe just a tiny bit over, like so. It's close. It's not perfect, but it's fairly close. I'm not going to sweat it too much. So let's do that guy. And then let me give myself a little bit of a mark. Oh, good grief. Today, the brain fog is like quite thick. I was saying this to Di when I was talking to her earlier. I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh gosh. You gotta love menopause. There are some days, like yesterday, for example, I freaking felt like I had the flu. Like I felt like crap. Like I was achy all over, like in my joints and my muscles, everything. And like I seriously thought like I had come down with some kind of flu, right? I wake up this morning, I'm perfectly fine. So obviously it was just menopause, and you know, it has a mind of its own. I don't like the fact that the other lines are kind of showing through that, but they're at least sort of quiet enough that it doesn't draw too much attention to them. Okay, this is coming along fast and well. We like this. It's a rock star situation. See, I told you we were going to be rock stars today. Now, to figure out what we're doing on this side, this is where I got to make some decisions. We have those flags in here. I just don't remember how big they are. Those are large. These ones. Now, let's pull one off because one was trying to jump off anyway. Let's grab this guy. See how big you are. Oh my gosh. There's stuff on my desk. Okay, so I think we're going to put these down. And this will be representative of the Instagram post that's going live for the day. But if this was my daily planner, I might use these for, this is my priority for the day. No matter what, this is my one thing that has to be done today. Okay, so let's bring these guys out. Like so. Trying to get them lined up is a bit interesting. There we go. Then we're back to pink. And I try and have at least one post go on Instagram every day. It doesn't always happen, especially this past bit, because I've been kind of, I don't know, remiss. Been kind of off my game, gang. Like, it's like I took, you know, when I took a break at the beginning of the summer, right? Like, I needed that break, but it's been very hard to get back into the swing of things too, so it's a bit of a struggle. Right there, and then we need a pink one. Come to mama. Come to mama. So see, guys, you ask. When you give me feedback, you ask and you receive. Plus, I'm very guilty for getting into what I call the live, love, posh rut. You know what it is? It's because I find her sticker books so easy to use. They work for the style of planning that I do because I like big decor. And that, I think, is why I'm so like, let's do that. I don't like this here anymore, unless we put some up at this side. Let's see what that looks like if we just sort of bring this across and help balance that out a bit. I'm really not, like I said, not thrilled about the fact that this has shadowing on it, but we can't have all things, right? Okay. Do I like that? It's busy. Like, this is a very busy spread. And I'm really second guessing not this stuff. Like, I don't know about you, but do you ever change your mind on stuff? Like, like I don't like this anymore. So I think we're going to pull this up. I forgot I put the quote on top of that. Come to mama. Yeah, I don't like this washi anymore. It might be different if it didn't have as much shadowing in it. It might also be different if I had cut it in half, which I do quite often with that polka dot washi, my other roll anyways. Okay, so let's shift things around here a little bit. We're gonna bring this guy down to the bottom. All right, so let's eliminate this guy. Yeah, I think I would have been further ahead if I had just stuck with the hearts. But lesson learned. Sometimes things just don't work, don't come according to plan, and that's okay. So let's get, again, I'm corner challenged. I'm corner blind. Or you ever get corner blind? Okay, I need a tiny bit more. Not much, but a tiny bit more. Out there is perfecto. A sticker squisher is on the desk here somewhere. Let's squish that guy down. And then, do I want to move those guys? Maybe we'll leave them and we'll see what happens if we bring in maybe some more of the only thing is I only have, I don't actually like it that high. I don't have, well, I have another book, but I don't want to use, I don't like banging into my second book in things until I absolutely have to. I'd rather use as much of the first book as I can before I go getting into the second book. Why do you look crooked? Because you are slightly, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's go with that. Now let's get rid of this other god-awful washi, and we'll take it nice and slow, because even though washi's not supposed to, cheap washi will rip your page. Okay, I'm already liking it better. Who knew? So let's go back to our, the only thing that bugs me is they don't match. Like I've got a pink one and I've got a brown one, but it also matches sort of the theme I got going on here. Now, do we want to put pink down here and then brown up the other side like that? I have finished a sticker sheet. It's always a good feeling, right? When you finish a sticker sheet. And we bring this one in kind of up there like that. Yeah, I like it. It works. This one needs a bit of shifting sideways. Although I'm almost tempted to flip these. Bring the brown one down here. If I can get it up. Like that. And then like that. That's crooked, but that's pretty good placement. I'm just gonna get it straight. There we go. All right, let's squishy the sticker. Now this guy down here is going to get this line whited out, so let's make a mock, shall we? Let's make a mock. And then we'll pull him all the way back, all the way back. Oh, I put the sticker, that's all right. We're just gonna work around it. Because I'm in one of those moods today, like I just gotta get her done. It's funny because the days that I haven't filmed the dashboard for the channel, I forget to actually decorate my planner for that week. And I'll go on Monday morning and open my dashboard planner to start my week. And I'm like, oh, well, look at that. So sometimes, I don't know, I've been playing around with things to try and mix things up a bit for you guys, because some stuff is, you know, more loved than others, and that's okay, but all right, like that. And then we're going to get the sticker squisher, flatten that down like that. Excellent. My page is a bit crinkled, but okay. Well, what else can we damage? What else? What other kind of damage can we do? Okay, so we finished a page. Look at that. We are rock stars, rock stars. There's bullet points in here somewhere. These are kind of cute. We could probably bring those in. There's some more washi. I guess I could have pulled that in, but you know, I had more fun with the other stuff. Do less, love more. There's the bullet points. Oh, there's all those hearts too. Those are kind of fun as well. This would have been good for a Valentine's spread, but here I am doing it in the summer. We have some headers. I'm not sure how well they'll go on top of what I wanted was the goals one, if I can get it to stand up. Granted, I wish they were all the same. Like if I had like all of them said that. But I can grab like a to do, and that will work for that one. And I can grab a today. And these will just be fine because they're two different things. And then I'm just gonna re-grab a goals. Oops, not yet, my friend. And we will grab that and put that on there. I don't think they're so... Are we crooked? We kind of look crooked. I'll fix it afterwards if I need to. So let's not squish those down then. Okay, and they had them in gold. I don't really want them in gold though. Gotta try and figure out a way to get gold on this side of the page, which, you know, yeehaw. Boxes, circles, stars. I don't know. I'd almost really rather that they had, you know where the stars are, those are like larger bullet points. It'd be cool if they had to put hearts in those. That would have been good. Okay, I think we're resigned to these. So we're going to reverse it and we're going to start with the black. And these are awesome because they're itty bitty bullet points, which makes my heart so happy. So then it goes black, brown, pink. Oh, does that work? Black. No, it does not work because then I'd have, shoot, worked in theory. Okay, what do we do, people? Well, I'm just going to wing it. Just going to wing it. I'm going to put a pink one there, and we'll put a pink one there. No, we'll put a brown one there. I'm going to make it work no matter what, because I'm stubborn, and that's just how we roll. I made it work. Look at that. It's not exactly reversed, because reversed was not going to work, but this does. Still makes it work, which means we need a pink one. My perfect little bullet points. Like, these are awesome. They're like micro bullet points. Love them. Love them. I'll grab the brown one. And then we need a black one. Okay, so we've got sort of our functionality, really, because that'll be like for my post for the day and what the #1 thing is I need to get done, and then I can write anything else that has to that happens that day. But I really want to kind of bring these in because I think this would be fun if we, let's start with the black, kind of come down the side of the page like this, and then a brown one. And then a black one, right? Oops. Operation Use the Stash. And this is such a nice sticker book. I mean, it's not really, it's a strange time of year to be using it, like, because it's August. No, well, it's August as I'm filming this, but it will go live in September. No, it will go live in August. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where I am in time and space. It's a little bit of an odd time to be using it, but who's to say, right? Let's get that out of the way. It's driving me absolutely nuts. Okay, then we need a pink one. And then we need a brown one. These simple little ways you can black, pink, brown, black, pink, brown. So the next is black. Don't ask me why I had to actually figure that out. Just simple little ways you can jazz up your planner but still retain all of the functionality of it, right? Black, pink, and then brown. Cute. And then black. Oops, come here. Black. And a pink one. And that will conclude this side of the page. Cute. Okay, let's run this down so we can flatten all those guys out. And I could have gone down the spine as well with them, which would have been fun. I can't really do too much on this side because it'll get in the way of my something over there. But let's see. There was some circle stickers in here somewhere. Think happy, be happy. I don't have any gold on this side of the page, but I'm also going to be just of the mind frame that who cares? Unless I want to bring in a quote. That might work. You know what this book reminds me of? This is a Teresa Collins, like just a revamp of the Teresa Collins book. And that was a really nice set. It was a Be Happy box. You can and you will. That is fabulous. Okay, so that does two things. It gets a quote on this side and it gets the gold on this side. Hopefully the spread is not too much of a pain in the butt to photograph. I've gotten pretty good over the time with photographing foils, but it is still not fun. Okay, let's let that dry. I'm looking for something maybe for over here. We have these big circles, which are quite large. You are your only limit. I wonder how that would look. Actually, that's pretty good. So we're going to do that right there. Big old monster. Now, the only thing that's going to bug me is I can see the things. I don't like that. So we're going to white that out. And we're going to white that out. That was terrible. But now it's correct and it doesn't drive me nuts. Okay, so let's get our sticker squisher out. Down he goes. Now I should try and get a circle on this side, but I'm also, who cares? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Just one last pass through the book because we're pretty much done. I mean, technically, if you look at it, I already have circles on this side of the page because I have the bullet points. So just want to see if there's anything else I can make. Oh, these are cute too. And there's little circles, but they kind of look weird. I think we're done. What are these? You know what? Why don't we do this? This kills two birds with one stone. Gets a circle on and it gets another little quote in here. Just bring that in like that. There. Okay. I'm going to say that is a spread. So let's put it on some white discs, which is what it will actually live on when it's time to flip over my planner spreads. But right now I'm still living between like two planners, right? It's always the way it goes. Where's my section? Where's my section? That's not it. Is it this? It's this. Okay, so let's put the pages on the discs. Get back in here. Smart. It's almost time. I was thinking about putting my planners back onto black discs for the winter, fall and winter. So that should be coming soon. All right, that's a wrap, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, of course, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on your way out. If you're new to our channel, drop us a comment down below letting us know you're new so we can formally welcome you into our community. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Ciao.